Let's get a few small pink ones too. So, but as you're going, you want to, of course, take the leaves off and put them in the flower preservative so they don't wilt or turn ugly colors or anything, which they're not going to in the span of however long it takes you to get done and inside, but it's just a precaution. There is a woman that I watch, Laura from Garden Answer, and she has taught me a ton about gardening. So let's get some of these little, well, I don't know if I should get them from here. Let's get them from over here. Okay, right in the path, fatness. Can you move your fat cat? Okay, let's get underneath that. Hopefully I don't run into that giant, make sure you're filming. All right. Okay, this one. Let's see. Gotta be careful out here because well, that one's not long enough. See where it splits off there? Everywhere it splits, okay, you're filming just random things, sis. Anywhere I point, you gotta. So, so right here, you don't want to cut things like this because if you cut down here, you're gonna cut off these bloom stalks right here. Same with this. So you want to get down pretty far. So say this one here is good. And you want to get down as close as you can to the center. Okay. I've got some zinnias. Let's go over this way. And get a couple stalks of these forget-me-nots because these are really cute. Looks like they're getting ready to go to seed. I don't know if I want those. Oh, here's a good one. I think these are called, I think these are Chinese or Japanese forget-me-nots, but they'll make a good, like little spiller flower. So, like here, we can get this mint. No, it's too short. That mint does smell really good though. Let's see what else we can get. This, well, actually this pumpkin, or this, what is this called? Sweet potato vine. This will be good. That will look cute in an arrangement. Just clip a little bit of that off. Because this stuff, it does spread like crazy and it grows really fast. So a little clipping of it won't hurt. And as you can see, these potato vines, they get roots everywhere a node hits the soil, which is why they grow so freaking fast. And maybe we'll get one of these fern fronds. This is a, what is this called? A sword fern? Oh, that's strange. Look here on these leaves. Look at all these little bumps on these leaves. I never noticed that before.
It's almost like a cheese grater.
Yeah. Strange looking. We're going to get this frond right here that's sticking over here onto the sedum. And as you can see, the sedum is starting to bloom out. These are all the bloom heads. So we'll probably get some of that sedum too because that's really cute. We'll cut that down. That'll be a good background piece. And it's good to get different lengths of different things, different foliage consistencies. You don't want to get all the same thing. I mean, you can get all of the same thing, but it is not going to look as interesting. Because if you notice in grocery store or any type of bouquets, they get like a spiller. They'll get like a draping aspect. They'll get plain foliage aspects. So we'll do that. And actually what would probably look really cool is a piece of coleus in here. So we're going to get these leaves off of this base of this potato vine. And the forget-me-nots. Fun fact, forget-me-not is actually the state flower of Alaska. put that in there too. So let's go. Let's see if we can get some of the. Oh, I hear your cat. There he is.
I saw him.
Jenkins.
Have to get a shot of that gorgeous cat.
Okay, here you can see right here this plant. I just planted this one. This is called a crimson crepe myrtle. So
I like it. It's pretty.
very pretty. And these get. Wait, did you stop it?
I accidentally stopped it by itself.
Okay. Well, see this plant over there? That is a crepe myrtle. So you can see how big they get. They get about. So this one, you can see why I planted it further away from the house, because it will get about 15 feet tall and about 20 feet wide, or maybe that's the different way around. I am dyslexic, so sometimes I read things differently than the intended. So I'm gonna get a piece of this, because this one just bloomed and it's got these little, these all turn into flowers. So Oliver, and if you notice in grocery store bouquets, they will get flowers and plants that are not fully opened. Usually the best way to do it is about 1/3 of your bloom stalk. If it's open, that's when you want to cut, because then it will continue to open all the way in your vase, instead of, you know, getting it fully opened up. Then you're not going to get very much time. But since I just planted this, this will have to do, because this is the only crepe myrtle that I have. So let's go around the front and get some dahlias and other things. I wish the hydrangeas were ready.
Yeah.
They're still really fine. And you can see here, oh, look at that praying mantis chilling on there. Saving those so I can use them for trellising. Ooh, the hibiscus. Ooh, look, they got 3 hibiscus flowers on them.
These are pretty. They're vibrant too.
And then here you can see the dahlias. The white dahlias are
Blooming.
blooming. Here, let me see real quick. And the purple ones are looking way better. I staked them up recently, and they were. The first stake job was not that great, and all of the flowers were getting squished in between the branches, and they were just like kind of rotting as they bloomed. So we're gonna get a few of these dahlias to enjoy in the house. Here, what is it?
There's a little rock in my window.
Let's get a few of these dahlias to put in our mix. And these you want to just be really careful where you do clip them, because they do grow at different node points. They'll grow a new flower. So let's get a purple dahlia. Let's get a few purple ones.
What about that one?
That one's already all the way open, so it will rot pretty quick. You don't want to get one that's fully opened yet. And actually, we can get some of these right here that are just barely opening, because they will, like I said, bloom further once you get them in the vase. And they can be set near the rim of the vase, so they can act as an interest down there. See, this is what they were doing before. They were just rotting because they were just squished and they were too wet. Let's get this one right here. I think 3. And another thing I learned from that Garden Answer is odd numbers are best in flower arrangements. That they look the best. So 3, 1, 3, 5, 7. For some reason, even numbers don't look as pretty. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but
Oliver,
we will follow it. Oops. Jenkins, shut your mouth. You're noisy. Okay, so as you can see here, my roses, they're doing really well. And with roses, you want to be careful how you prune them, because when you prune a rose, so say I cut this rose off right here. So wherever the top leaf will be is where another rose will come out. So if I cut this here, this will grow out this way and it will shoot that way. So if you want your roses to be a certain way or look a certain way and not all wild and crazy, just be mindful of where you do prune them. I don't really care where I prune them. I like the way they look all wild and stuff. But this was here when I moved in. Thank goodness. Okay.
Your sun thing is.
I don't know what to say. Old. Let's go over here and get some of these sunflowers and some of these black-eyed Susan. It's already looking really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. I thought those are ants. Let's get some near the bottom.
That one.
Yeah, the petals are falling off. Let's get this one here because it's got, see where it's got two buds? That would be a good one for it to open fully. Even though that main sunflower looks a little tattered, but it's whatever. Let's get, oh, careful where you're stepping here because I've planted some cabbage and some radishes there.
Mom, look, there's some.
Oh no, I came out here and cut those off. Let's get,
Those are big.
yeah, those are the sorghum.
Oliver, just have to be in the shot.
Let's get some black-eyed Susan.
I just went over for no reason.
Okay, so I gotta be careful with this because there was a praying mantis living on this guy. So let's get a good bunch. So let's cut all these dead flowers off. I think this one would be good.
I hear Carter.
That's your voice, it is.
You.
So we got some. These are called Rudbeckia, or black-eyed Susan. And I do have a black-eyed Susan vine in the backyard.
Oliver, what are you eating?
And you can see here my scarlet honeysuckle is doing really well. It's got a bunch of growth on it. I'm really sad because I cut it way back last year, or the beginning of this year. It just doesn't look as pretty. Let's get a piece of this ivy right here. Oh, oh!
What, bee?
Big old bee. I'm not usually scared of bees, but hornets, that's another story. I'm gonna get a piece of this.
I think Oliver's gonna photobomb.
Yeah, see, ivy is like sweet potato vine as well. It roots at the nodes. So we'll get a piece of this. Just clip those roots off. And that can be part of the little spiller aspect as well. So we're getting pretty full. Let's go over here.
That's a lot of, I think, what are those, pumpkins?
Watermelons. So I'm gonna show you guys these watermelons. Look at this big, huge one right here. This one's almost ready. Look how giant that is.
Do you even know if there's watermelons in there?
Yep, there's this one. Actually, that sounds like it's about ready to pick. Let's look at the underside of this. Here, hold that for me real quick. Look at the underside of this. Oh, that's heavy.
Oh, yeah. I would think so. So watermelon.
I know it, but damn. Oh man, look how big that is, you guys. That is crazy. It's my first year growing watermelons successfully.
Wow.
Got 2 of them down here. And as you can see, they have just taken over this whole front part of the yard, which is what I wanted. I wanted them to take over because Because this yard was, it
Dull.
was really ugly. It was full of just dirt. But down here at the base, you can see flowers everywhere. And I do have to redirect because these tendrils will grab onto anything. And they're already almost to the road. I wonder if we've got any other ones in here.
There's a small one right there next to the big one.
I know, I've seen that one. Not anymore. We got a couple.
Let me come over there.
Got a
They're so
really small one and that small one. Oh yay, I'm so happy.
We got some small babies.
Oh, this one, look at it, it's rotten.
Yeah.
I know that watermelons, they have to have consistent water while they're forming, otherwise they do that. And of course, all of this year is a learning process because I've never successfully grown watermelons before. Man, they're just going everywhere.
They might come over there.
So look, another good thing to add to your arrangements is like little berries. If you've got like any type of berry accent, things like that, you can add those. It smells funny over here, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think I might have allergies to pollen because I you can really see.
So look, you can see this watermelon here. It just is nasty looking. Ooh. But, oh look, we've got another one forming here. We've got a few. Oh look at that tiny mushroom. We've got a few of them forming. Let's see. I'm starting to get hungry. So I think that will be good for our, let's go down this way. Oh, it's really hot out here. See, my rosemary is looking way better up here, so I'm probably gonna have to go out back and, look, my mini roses are getting buds on them. Oh, so exciting. And the blue enchantments are looking worse for wear, looking nasty. These ones are looking a lot better because these ones are in a shade a lot longer than those ones. Those ones get full sun pretty early in the day. I know, the cats are always knocking everything over. So let's go in the house and then we will, you can see my gathering here. Looks really pretty already. So we'll take it in and you can open the door for me. You guys can see this big giant garden spider right here. Actually, that kind is really actually beneficial to have.
I just don't like them.
Oh, take your shoes off.
They're creepy crawlies.
Yeah, they are.
They're creepy crawly.
Okay. Y'all, it's a mess in here. So let's find us a vase, a vase.
Flowers need to be shot.
Oh, it's hot. Okay. Look at this vase here. It's like the biggest one that I have that I'm using the other big one, the biggest one that I have.
The glue one?
That one's quite small.
Quite smell.
So we'll use this tiny guy. Let's see. Maybe I've got a bigger one. I do have a bigger one right here.
You always have a bigger vase.
Yeah. That's because I save them when somebody buys me flowers.
You also made that one.
I just painted this one. Hey, go check your thing and make sure you got nothing else to do. Well, it'd be easier to just go to school because then you can actually focus. So, let's start our process. First, what I'm going to do is take all these out of that, and pour this water into this pitcher because it does have already the flower preservative in there. Oh, we got a stray leaf. Come here, you stupid leaf. Okay. So we'll start with the spiller aspects of it first. And you want to cut all of the leaves off that will be in the water. You don't want to put leaves into the water. A little bit further. You guys can't even see what the heck I'm doing. Just go grab the tripod. It's on the table. I'll take a sweet potato vine. Ooh, this vine is kind of dirty. I'm gonna have to.
You're just gonna set it on the floor.
Yeah. You got one more. Now keep in mind, you guys, this might not look the best because I have never went out into my garden and picked a bunch of stuff to put into a arrangement. Thank you. This way. Okay, there you can see what I'm doing now. Break some of these off because the potato vine's got a bunch of dirt all over it. Stick these in at the end because they're not wanting to sit up. So let's do this Rudbeckia in the center. You want to have the spider on my stuff. Where'd he go? Back there. So you want to have all of your taller aspects towards the back of it. So let's put all of our zinnias in. Crepe myrtle.
TikTok.
know if I like this. I think I need a little bit more towards the center. It would be easier if I had like floral foam or some type of thing to prop that up better, but let's go out and pick a couple more things because while it does look pretty, it just needs a little bit more right in the center. I think some sunflowers or some more sunflowers and maybe another, I don't know, some more foliage aspect. So let's go out and we will pick a couple more things. Actually, what might look really pretty in there is some of this coleus right here. So let's get a piece of this coleus. That looks really nice. Hopefully there's no praying mantis living on it. They like to live on this thing. Man, these things are just getting out of control. So we're going to get a really dark part. This one, let's also get a piece of this really bright coleus right here. I've got this really, really bright kind. So as you can see, I bought this coleus, different types of coleus from Lowe's the other day. So I'm going to clip a piece of this really bright one off. That would look really nice. And the good thing about this coleus as well, you can, after you're done with your arrangement, after you've enjoyed it and all that, you can plant these in the garden, and they will do just fine. So I think these two would be good. I want another flower aspect, or actually a couple of these caladium leaves will look really pretty too. Let's get a couple of these caladiums right here. One, two. We'll get 3 caladiums. 3 caladium leaves. Okay, I think this will be good for our foliage aspect. Also, what would look really pretty, actually I've got some, that Swedish ivy that I showed you guys how to propagate last night. That would look really cool in there too, so let's do that. Let's see. Let's put these 3 caladiums in. Actually, what we do need is a little bit more blue. We need some blue in here. So actually, I got the perfect thing. 1 minute. Okay, I got a few more things. I got some pineapple sage, some of this caryopteris, some dianthus, this Indian blanket flower, some more forget-me-nots. Because actually these forget-me-not seed heads are quite interesting to look at. So, and I got another dahlia and this really pretty sunflower. So let's put all this in. So this right here is called an Indian blanket. You guys can't really even see. Indian blanket. Caryopteris. Some Dianthus here in front. This really pretty forget-me-not with the seed heads on it. Really, really pretty. So I'll put this right down the center here. The sunflower. This does look a little. Let's cut this a little bit. There's the caladium leaf. So that can hang down a little further or sit a little further. Dahlia. Because this is looking so chaotic. Sprigs of pineapple sage back in here. Give it this. Let's put this down here, and we'll put this last coleus. Last coleus right here. Well, you guys, I think that is going to be it. Because if I pack this anymore, it's just going to look even more chaotic than it does. But I kind of like the chaos because it's so pretty. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and gave you guys some inspiration to go out and cut some flowers of your own and make something pretty for you to enjoy. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.